quick video before I head out, my nigga. Y'all niggas keep on, y'all niggas will go with anything, I guess, and just run it with no facts. I just watched that AKADEMIKS clip. Y'all need to watch that shit before y'all make these videos. Shotti has his own management. He's the CEO of TREYWAY Entertainment. He got a couple artists signed on his label. 6ix9ine, I think, is one of them, I believe. But all y'all going with the fact that he fired his whole team, this, that, and the third, that's not true. Watch that AKADEMIKS clip. So I don't think 6ix9ine fired Shotti at all. You know what I'm saying? Shotti gave him the look, if anything. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I need to do y'all a little bit of research before y'all going to make these videos. There's a whole bunch of booking agencies pretending that they have business deals with 6ix9ine. So 6ix9ine was like, no, we've done business, but I'm not linked with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So just a quick little video. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna press it. Watch this AKADEMIKS clip.
You keep talking about 6ix9ine. I'm sorry, man. Your favorite rapper got to be in the news a little bit more because, to be honest, we talk about trending shit. If he keeps doing shit that's in the news, we're going to keep talking about him. Okay, who gets in a shootout, gets kidnapped, motherfucker tells somebody to suck his dick, then the next day almost get beat up, and then he's flexing with the Listen, everything that happened with this kid happens to be newsworthy at the time. We got to talk about it. But let's get on to the topic at hand. If you guys don't know, Tekashi made a video yesterday on his Instagram, and he said, yo, everybody's fired. The tour is over. I'm not going on tour. Now, a lot of people take that because they don't really know too much about the inner workings of what happens with 6ix9ine, but that's where I come in to give you guys a little clarity. So people, of course, say, yo, well, he fired TREYWAY, or the guy that's known as TREYWAY, he's fired all the gang members around him. Okay, now, let me clear up some misconception. 6ix9ine has managed himself for the last 6 months. Okay, he had one manager, and by the way, he came on my live stream on Twitch before, like 6 months ago, and said, yo, I had a manager that stole like $250,000 from me. Ever since then, and just like any new artist, and if you just start getting money, if somebody stole $250,000 from you, you don't want to have another manager. You probably even start looking at like, why can't I do this myself? So he's been managing himself. Now, some people say, well, what about like a Shotti, aka TREYWAY? He's been the manager. TREYWAY, Shotti, he is a associate and an affiliate and a really good friend to 6ix9ine, but business-wise, there's no paperwork between them. 6ix9ine ain't signed to him, nor does he manage 6ix9ine. Now, does he oftentimes like help out with certain things that could be business related? Yeah, but in no official capacity is he a manager. He's actually the CEO of his own shit. So 6ix9ine's never had a manager. Now, you're probably saying, well, if that's the case, why does he say he's firing everybody? And this is where you got to use your brain a little bit. 6ix9ine, if you don't know, is signed with a agency, WME, William Morris. By the way, he's repped by a lot of big touring agencies that work with WME to get him big shows, as he should be doing because he got a lot of big records. However, he can't do those shows, okay? You know why? Most of the venues that they will be booking, they're big-ass venues and also official venues that won't fuck with 6ix9ine because of his violent history. And also, look, for example, in New York, he's banned from the Barclays. They don't want him at Irving Plaza. They don't want him at Terminal 5. They don't want him at a lot of places in New York because of this, like, gang influence and the people around him and the violence, right? So when that happens to be the case, what are you going to do? Just sit home and not perform? Now, oftentimes you get these little local clubs from whatever city. They be like, yo, come out here. You could do our club. We ain't got no problem, right? And that's how you get like a smaller promoter to like fucking organize a tour date. Now, what happens with that is the money gets funny because the promoters from all these spots pay a booking agent who ain't really official because his real booking agent can't really work with the venues they need to work with. And also he is like undercutting them by like, yo, if you guys don't know, if you're going to book a show at the Garden, you can't perform at Starless. You can't be popping up to Lust. You can't be popping up to a lot of local shows. Even if it's your friends, you can't pop up on their shit for a certain amount of months because you got to clear the market. So when he does that, his touring company really can't do shit, okay? His agency can't do shit. But what could he do? These other small little touring companies or like booking agencies, they start lining up a string of club runs for him. And essentially they call that a tour. What happens then after that is that 6ix9ine is being told about all these things. The smaller booking agency collects a upfront bag, which means if you don't know, it's half. You got to get half the money before anything is confirmed. He's collecting half from every promoter on those dates, except when 6ix9ine happens to cancel or when 6ix9ine has to go to court or shit, he's working on an album. He got to go do some shit with Kanye and Nicki because it's a music video they need to get out before the album drops. yeah, there's a couple of shows that need to be canceled or rescheduled. Now the promoters are mad because the promoters are saying, okay, give us our money back. However, 6ix9ine never got the money yet. Okay, the booking agency who set up the goddamn tour, they got the money. Okay, and then what usually happens is you see the big news in the media. It says 6ix9ine is running away with niggas' money when in reality he didn't get it. Okay, recently had a show in DC. He never saw a fucking dime. It was somebody else who was also booking some shit for him who got money. They didn't really work for him. He just worked with them, right? So he makes this announcement for two things. Okay, and this is long-winded, but it gives you guys a little bit of knowledge on how booking people go. He makes this announcement that everybody's fired to let all promoters know, stop sending half of my fee to random people who I don't employ. Secondly, it's probably a hope that if he does not perform for a considerable while and his album comes out, his official agency, WME, along with the big touring agency, and Live Nation don't really fuck with him like that, but there are others, they could finally have the time to breathe to set up the official 6ix9ine American tour. All these tours you're seeing him announce or whoever, they're not really tours. They're a bunch of small spot appearances, this, that, and third. Nothing too official. And that's where you get all these promoters who are trying to make shit happen, but they're not working with him because really, he doesn't work with anyone. So essentially, he says, everything is canceled. Stop giving these niggas your money because y'all keep trying to sue me when I never got shit in the first place. It is what it is. And that's the reason why when people talk about management, that's why management ain't only the person running around with you. That's a road manager. That's why when it comes to management, a lot of people, they look to a Rock Nation, or they look to, say in terms of agents, they look to CAA, they look to William Morris. Because on a bigger level, when you're a big artist, when people come to book you, it's a big deal. You get me? Your agency knows you're a big deal because that's why they signed you. And they're going to be charging, he charges $120 a show. You get me? WME could probably get motherfuckers to pay $150. You feel me? Now, if you go with the local motherfucker to book you a show, they're going to say, okay, we got you 60 or 70. And even then, they are funny with the money because you might show up. They don't got the other half. It's all type of bullshit. You know what I mean? That might fuck you up. He's sending this out to let y'all know, stop booking me through niggas that ain't me. Okay? Until his official agency actually takes over. Might be a little convoluted for y'all, but this has nothing to do with Shotti getting fired. This has nothing to do with, this, that, and the third. It's simply a guy who's really hot, and there's 10 booking agencies always trying to book for him, and they book conflicting dates. They book dates he can't do because they don't talk to him that much, and then they take the money from promoters, and then when he can't do it because they told him later, he's like, yo, I'm not available that date, they have a problem sometimes returning money. It is what it is. It is the business, okay? Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like them, subscribe to AKADEMIKS. Just trying to explain why this happened. Some of y'all might not care. Okay, it's AKADEMIKS.